Good morning, Soulful Spirits. So, Linda Roberts here. I'm so happy to be here. Oh my gosh. So, we had a nice gentle rain here in the Chicago area overnight, and it's just a beautiful morning. Very, very humid, but the sun is coming out. So, I'm a sun lover, and so I'm enjoying this weather. It's getting a little bit cooler, which is nice. So, um, I just had to share the positive news about the weather and how it's important that we have the rain. I'm certainly glad that my plants and my lawn have been nourished. But the sun is always very positive and inviting and welcoming. So hopefully you're enjoying your day wherever you are, or your evening wherever you are around the globe. I know we've got some international members. Um, so I just wanted to share something a little personal with you today. What's been happening for me this past week? We had a heat wave in the Chicago area last week, and as some of you, if you're friends with me, you probably saw it on my feed yesterday. I had to move my horse Howie due to lack of care, especially during the heat. So the facility where I was boarding at, I'd been there for 3 years, very, very happy with it. The owner had to sell it 6 months ago, and she sold it to some people who are inexperienced with horses, unfortunately. And so there were several little hiccups along the for the past 5 months. But the situation was horrible, and it was very dangerous for the horses last week. They didn't replenish their water during the day in this heat. And we all need water to survive. So everybody exited the barn on their own, and so horses are all doing well as far as I know. But it was a very scary situation. So certainly had a lot of stress going on for myself this past week, but moving through it. And I know, in communicating with my horse Howie, he was alerting me about these situations, and so then I'd have to go out there and remedy it. And I'm very blessed that I have the animal communication abilities to have the understanding of what my horse is trying to tell me, that he's in a crisis and that he is needing water or not getting enough hay. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to communicate with your animals. And I'm not special. We all have this ability. It's just a matter of tapping into it. And so I do want to let you know that I am putting together a mini class for you to learn animal communication yourself, so that you know that your animals are in the best possible care, or if they're having a health crisis, or if they're just not feeling well, or they're grieving the loss of a sibling animal friend, or whatever it may be, that you can understand where they're coming from and you can help them and support them. It's an introductory class. So if you are interested in something like that, drop an emoji and I will message you privately after this video, so that I can talk with you further about the offering. It's just a real simple 60-minute class. It's virtual, and it's only going to be priced at $39, because I want you all to realize that you can tap into this ability and to be able to communicate with your animals. So that's coming up. So again, drop an emoji if you are interested in learning about this introductory class on animal communication. It is a lead-in into my signature course, which is a 6-week course on learning animal communication, where you work with me virtually, interactively, via Zoom, as well as you have a digital course to follow along with. And so I hope you'll consider tapping into that ability that you all have. So I pulled some cards for us today, and the unicorn cards spoke quite loudly. So we've got the unicorn deck here. It's Oracle of the Unicorns. There's also some Pegasus in there as well. But today, the first card that came out is all about innocence. So this is a beautiful card. If you can see, it's a mother unicorn with her young. And look at how they're lighting up the night. They're glowing. Isn't that lovely? Isn't it great to glow? Isn't it great to shine your light and have others see you as a beautiful light? I love it. So, innocence, take time to play. Oh my gosh, we all need to remember that. These times are so challenging, but we've got to remember to play. It does help to nurture our souls, and it does, as this card says, it nurtures your inner child. Live with a childlike sense of wonder. So um, this is like a mantra of me. The past 10 years, as I have opened up to my spiritual and intuitive gifts, I have become more in tune with my inner child and have that sense of awe and that sense of wonder of the world. I wasn't always like that. I wasn't always open. So I went through my spiritual awakening, like I said, I think it's 11 years now when my mom died and other things were going on. But to have that sense of wonder and to remember to play, um, it it connects you to spirit. It truly does. And balance it with the adulting that we're doing, but remember to play. It is so valuable, and to have that sense of awe and that sense of wonder in your life. I teach this in the class of animal communication as well, because you've got to be open to anything that can come through. From like my story, one of my stories is my horse Howie was asking for a green banana. Like, I've never heard of a horse asking for a green banana. Typically horses like apples and carrots and little cookies and peppermints, not a green banana. Where did that come from? Why did I get that image in my mind? And it was him communicating to me. So if I didn't have that sense of wonder, like a young child, of anything is possible, I wouldn't have realized that I was communicating with the animals. So it helps with your animal communication and your intuitive gifts. Just it helps you with so many things. So the next card that I pulled up is action. Okay, so here is a unicorn again lighting up the dark with its beautiful energy, and it's navigating its way through a dark wood. So action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Yeah, absolutely. Take that take that unicorn energy into you and move forward with confidence. Just go and do it. So our ego, our logical mind will always throw in doubt and fear. And there's a reason for it, but you've got to balance it. Balance it with what the heart and the spirit and the inner child are inviting you to do. So balance. So consider contemplating with the mind, okay, should I move forward? Should I not? Or focus on what the heart and the inner child are saying. My rule of thumb that I like to suggest to people is check in with your three guides. First, check in with your body. If you're trying to make a decision about an action, check in with your body and see if it gets excited, or does it withdraw and does it get fearful. The next guide you have is your spirit in the heart center. Check in with your spirit and see if that action is positive. If it's not, then consider, okay, my body said maybe not, my heart is saying, my spirit is saying maybe not, and then check in with the mind. So go in that order as well. Check in with first the body, then the spirit, then the mind. So 2 out of 3 is usually for your highest good. If you're tapping in accurately with your guides, by your guides, I mean your body, your spirit, and your mind. You have those 3 assets available to you all the time to help you to navigate your life. So use that little tip for checking in to see when you should take action, how much, how far, how little. But I think the cards that we've got today are very, very beneficial for us. So again, innocence, tap into that inner child and be in awe of what's going on in your life, and then take action in whatever it is you're desiring. Um, so those are the cards for today. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I am offering a introductory to animal communication course, and that's going to be coming out on September 5th. And so if you're interested in that, just drop an emoji in the comments, whether you're watching it live or on the replay, and I'll reach out to you via Messenger and talk with you a little bit more about that. It's a digital course that you can take on your own, and it's just $39, and it'll get you started into understanding what animal communication is and what it isn't, and how you can tap into that ability. So it's a great platform to get started with. So I hope you would consider checking that out. Details of that are coming out on my website today. So just drop an emoji and I'll get you all situated with what's going on with that. So I hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate all of you. And if you're new to the group, I just wanted to remind you, if you didn't look at the group details in that, we do have a Share It Saturday where you can share your offer, or if you have like a a free meditation or a handout or something like that, or a special offer that you're making for people, you can put that on the link on Saturdays here in the group. So thank you all for joining. I look forward to popping in here again. I will be popping in randomly with an offer of some intuitive readings throughout the week. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and make sure you get the notifications for the group so you're aware of that. All right, have a wonderful week, and bye for now.